for Leo for the month of April 2024. Hello, my Care Bears. Not my Care Bears, my kitty cats. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy, and thank you all for subscribing and helping this channel grow as well. Alrighty. So on the 1st at 6:14 p.m., Mercury goes retrograde till the 25th, okay, when it goes direct. So at this time, repeat, redo, rewrite. This is in the sign of Aries, and this month Aries is the theme song. So we have a big stellium in Aries at this time. Aries is in your 9th house at this time. So this is a beautiful energy to delve into certainty. This is a beautiful time period to overcome certain obstacles, but it's in your 9th house. So this is also dealing with education. This could also be a lot of learning or a lot of lessons going on at this time, and dealing with your personal responsibilities, which I've been talking about. So it's nothing new. All right. This could also be dealing with legalities at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you could be learning more about loans or your personal responsibilities with the car at this time with this energy here. For some of you, this could be you needing to study a little bit harder for like real estate exams or nursing exams or medical exams. I don't know. Exams. Or you could be learning like what it's like to get a visa in a different state or country, or green cards. Not the time to go wanderlusting in a different country as well, because you could find that you may get more than you bargained for while you're doing that. Hi, Sunny. So just be aware of that energy, okay? But for some of you here, you could be obsessed with certain... This is horoscopes. You can read it in the description box. So this could be a situation here where you could be learning more at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be obsessed about certain periods of time and stuff like that. For some of you here, this could also be dealing with like, not only are you interested in certain periods of time, but also you could be obsessed with like watching the Travel Channel, watching the TikTok at this time with this energy. Alrighty, well, thank you for joining, Beauty of Mother. Hi, Jace. Happy birthday, Cece. If you would like a reading from me, they're $20 email readings. You can find it in the link in the description box below. So check that out. So for some of you here, this could also be like... this could also be you learning from the School of Hard Knocks at this time. So you could find like a lot of obstacles dealing with court or legalities at this time, but it's going to be lessons that you never forget. So, you know, be careful with that. Actually, don't be careful with that. It's just that things that you never learned in your past life, now you're learning in this life with this energy here. You're welcome. So for some of you, this could be dealing with your passports, licenses, car insurance, or social services, and learning thorough lessons about those situations. Certain legal things that you have to take care of at this time are more of the focus. For some of you, this is going back to school, updating yourself on the latest and greatest in technology at this time with this energy here as well. Hi, Joel. So, yeah. Well, thank you. This could also be learning the latest and greatest in technology, delving into new hobbies, starting a hobby with this energy here as well. So it could be like that. So this could be like trial and error for you with this energy. We still have a cardinal square happening, so change is still happening at this time. So this could be like with your important relationships could be changing. Now, 9th house also deals, 9th and 10th house also deals with father or males in your life at this time. So the men in your life, your relationship dynamics could be changing with that, with this energy here as well. Hi, Oh, hi, Anna. How are you? Our Aries video is already up, Anna. If you want to check that out on my channel, if you're looking for your Aries through Cancer, is already done. So if you guys want to check that out, you could check that out on my homepage. Alrighty. So if you want to see what I'm about, check out my homepage as well. All right. And this could be changes for the next 6 months. For some of you, you could be in the process of getting a divorce with this energy and learning a lot at this time. Well, thank you, beauty. So for some of you here, this is in regards to your rights, in your legal rights, in your personal rights, and what you're entitled to when it comes to certain things with this energy. You're welcome, Anna. So you could be learning a lot about your rights through the court systems at this time. So for some of you here, you could be dealing with somebody that's in jail and in prison, and you could be learning a lot about the prison system at this time. So you could have a lot of lessons dealing with the court system, legalities, or even traveling in different countries could be a bit more difficult at this time with this energy, like getting a visa and stuff like that could be a pain in the ass. Then on the 5th at midnight, Venus enters Aries with this energy, where Venus is a detriment, and also Venus is a detriment in the 9th house. So this may be a difficult energy here for focusing. You tend to be more about other people's responsibilities. For some of you here, the focus could be dealing with your own responsibilities and getting your certain things under control at this time. For some of you, this is, again, dealing with traveling. You could be traveling at this time with friends with this energy here. This could be dealing with court, legalities, TSA. You can be creative with coming up with money-making ideas. Not the most auspicious time to do so. So what's going to happen here is that whatever it is that you start at this time, this could be something that you do every Mercury retrograde, or this is something that you do every year around this time with this energy here as well, okay? So it could be something like that. For some of you, this could be the great time for the law of attraction, delving into spirituality with this energy here as well. So for some of you, this could also be a breakup happening. You could have problems with housing issues with this energy here as well. For some of you, this could be the straw that broke the camel's back. So you could be moving and things like that at this time with this energy here. Alrighty. My God, I know. And I look and I feel beautiful, honey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Poof, be gone. Okay. Another one. Ooh. Santa Claus real as you, honey. All right. For some of you, this is you not getting along with neighbors at this time, or landlord, or dealing with like housing services at this time and trying to get housing with this energy here. For some of you, you could be fighting with father or with brothers at this time with this energy, or the men in your life you may not be getting along with as well, okay? For some of you, you may decide to move out of father's home with this energy here, so you may not be on speaking terms with father or certain males in your life. This could be a breakup happening, or you could be not on speaking terms with other people for the next 6 months with this energy here. For some of you here, this could be dealing with housing associations, and housing associations at this time you could be fighting with. For some of you, you could be applying for a condo or something like that, and it may take a while before you get accepted. It may take a while before you hear back from them and things like that. So, and it could also be a process at this time, and it could be like a 6-month freaking process to deal with these people. So it could be a little bit daunting at this time with this energy, but that is the theme song for the next 6 months for some of you here, is dealing with like your personal responsibilities and your legalities at this time. For some of you, you could be fighting with family, especially family that don't live with you, that live like 2 hours away or from a different state. So you could be fighting with them with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could find that this is an excellent time for traveling or publishing or dealing with legal issues. Religious or political propaganda could be more focused at this time, and especially with politics and voting for people. So you could find, what are you not understanding? That has nothing to do with the horoscopes. I'm trying to do a horoscope right now And that's my focus and my mission, is to do the monthly horoscopes. Where I'm from and stuff like that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do. So thank you. So anyways, this could also be, for some of you, you could be fighting with family, especially with father, like I said. So, and this could be also dealing with housing. Let me see. Okay, so at this time here, what's going on when it comes to like your opinion online, you can find that other people may not appreciate your opinions at this time with this energy here. And you could find yourself fighting with other people during this time period online as well. So for some of you, I would be careful with posting your views, your political views and things like that with this energy here, because you could find that other people may not agree with your political views and things can go down at this time with this energy. I also wouldn't believe everything that is being posted on the internet with this energy here. I'm not pregnant. I'm not even, I can't even get pregnant. So, oh well. So it could be like things like that happening as well with this energy here. So I would be careful with this energy as well. For some of you, I would be careful with traveling. For some of you, this could be dispute with foreigners at this time, or this could be relationships with family that live in a different country or 2 hours away from you. And there could be some drastic changes in regards to these relationships. For some of you, God forbid, this could be a death. This could be dealing with the glue of the family, and the glue of the family could be leaving at this time. Who is that behind you? Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me who's behind me, Fiona? So on the 5th at 12 midnight, Venus enters Aries, and it is also a detriment at this time. Yeah, so just, it's best just not to even get involved. So you know, normally around this time you could be a little bit lazy. You wouldn't be able to get anything done at this time. You tend to like get very bored very easily during this time period. Okay, so this may not be the easiest energy to see things all the way through. This may not be the easiest energy to stick to a routine because the monotony. You could even be feeling the need to quit your job at this time with this energy as well. For some of you, the focus on you and seeing things all the way through, that could be a little bit difficult. You may be a good starter, but you have a horrible time with a follow through and seeing things all the way through. So you could be having a hard time starting certain things with this energy here. Like either you need a lot more convincing to start something new, or somebody might be fighting with you and nagging you to make certain changes in your life or to start certain things. Hi, Robert. For some of you, you can be more about your social life. You can appreciate like the detours happening during this time period in your life. Friends can be a source of entertainment for you. Friends can also be inviting you to go on holiday with them or to travel with them with this energy here. So you could appreciate that, them breaking up the routine. For some of you, you may have to keep your routine interesting during this time period in order for you to see things all the way through. Okay. For some of you, you could be staying away from other people's drama because you choose peace at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you, I feel like you don't want to be invested in anything. Hi, Sunny. So I feel with this energy here, you tend to be about work and home, even though you don't want to be. This could be off. Thank you, normal dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was very lovely. So anyways, it could be a situation with dating, and you could also feel that when it comes to dating, this person may have too much going on. This person may have like, maybe their life is a little bit complicated and in disarray at this time, and you're not here for it. Okay, for some of you, this could be dealing with baby mama, baby daddy drama at this time, or maybe you're just don't have their, maybe they don't have their life together at this time, so you're not so quick to jump into love with this energy here. Okay, so you could be just talking to somebody at this time. Thank you, Sunny. And you could still be going back and forth in regards to their relationship because it might look too complicated. as a person looking outside, looking in. It could look messy, you know, it could be like, oh my God, you just got like a lot of stuff going on, you know, and, you know, give the person a second, because everybody's little Cinderella story ends up turning into a princess. Okay, so everything in life that we are going through is super temporary. So don't be so quick to judge this person and be like, ooh, this person is a hot mess. Because what happened if this is your soulmate and they need you, just the energy itself of being happy and in love, to feel that love from another person? Because like with me, when I started this business, I was happy and in love, and I really thrived with this energy here. So it could be something like that, like all they need is a little love and a little attention, and then next thing you know, watch those thorns turn into a rose. Okay, hi devil. So it could be a situation like that going on. So don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover, because everybody gets a chance to have their happy ever after. Then on the 8th, the new moon solar eclipse energy here with the stellium in the 9th house. This is a great time to get your voodoo, your juju, your santeria on at this time with this energy here as well. So a great time for the power of prayer, a great time to delve into certainty. You could be feeling very accomplished, very tenacious at this time as well. For some of you, this is a great time for overcoming certain obstacles. You could be receiving some much needed confidence boost at this time with this energy. So things tend to go your way at this time. Certain things may no longer apply in your life. So you can find that you have an easier time getting a test, getting an exam at this time with this energy here. But at the same time, keep your receipts, because then you're going to receive some kind of email saying we never got this, you need to show proof of this, or what have you. So make sure whatever is happening, keep all your paperwork for that situation over the next 6 months, even to next year, just to show proof that you have it, because it's going to be a situation where you're going to repeat it, because this is happening on the Mercury retrograde, which means that somebody in 6 months is going to lose something that belonged to you. Let's say like payments for your loan, for example. Okay, and then you have to come up with the receipts for it. All right, so this is a time period here, you know, make sure you, if you're going to pay in cash with the loan thing, make sure you take pictures of it, make sure you have the postal service take pictures of it and stuff like that, so that everybody knows that it was received, you know. So this is very important now to take care of your paperwork and make sure you have proof. Okay, so if I were you, to next year or maybe the next 5 years, keep your paperwork when it comes to certain situations in your life, because you have to pull out your receipts and show proof. This is a good time, not the best time to commit yourself to anything new or get caught up in other people's agenda with this energy. And I feel like you guys, you know, because Mercury's in retrograde at this time, but also maybe you should think about let me see what's going to happen or transpire from certain situations. So it's going to be a situation here, because things are subject to change, and things are subject to change in May as well. So until the 25th of April, I would say whatever agenda somebody wants you to do at this time, or somebody wants you to do this, that, or the third, I would do it, because it just means that it's not going to be a forever thing, and that it's going to be a temporary situation. So if you don't want them to ask you again, I would just go ahead and say yes during the Mercury retrograde, because either it's not going to transpire and they're going to change their mind, or you're not going to do it. So this is something to think about. Then on the 19th at 10 a.m., the sun enters Taurus in the 10th house. This is all about climbing the corporate ladder. This energy takes on the overtones of Capricorn here. So you could be fighting with those in authority here. I feel like you can be a bit more aggressive when it comes to ambitions and when it comes to your power with this energy. So I feel like you can be a bit more aggressive when it comes to your ambitions. You could also have like tantrums and stuff like that, because you're not getting your way at this time, or they're not so quick to allow you certain responsibilities with this energy. You could find yourself butting heads with other coworkers at this time. So this could be that as well. So you could be getting into power struggles with those in authority, or with other family members, because 10th house deals with other family members as well, dominating people in your life life you're not getting along with. You have to let people fall on their face, and whatever decision, whatever this person is doing that you are not agreeing with, sometimes you just have to allow, just don't say something one time and allow the baby to make stupid decisions and mess up and fall on their face. Because sometimes some people are so stubborn to change that they need to go through certain experiences in order to understand what the hell you're talking about. Okay, you're going through some major changes yourself, because not only do you have a cardinal square, but we have a fixed square happening with the 1st, 4th, 7th, and 10th house. And then the best part, Vulcan, who's in your 1st house, is now direct for the next, not for the next 70 years direct, but it is in your natal chart for the next 70 years. So this is a period here with those in authority could change at this time, where you have a lot of disagreements with other people. For some of you, could up and quit your job and find yourself with a better paying job because you don't like the fact that you're constantly fighting with certain people with this energy, or having power struggles with other people. For others of you, this is change happening at work, and certain systems may no longer apply at this time with this energy. For some of you, God forbid, this could be your job like coming to an end because they can't afford you and stuff like that. So you could be seeing some job layoffs happening here at this time with this energy here. For some of you, God forbid, this could be like you in a new lifestyle change because of health issues, God forbid. Okay, so it could be things like that happening. You do not take on responsibilities if you don't have to, because it could be a prelude to a fall with this energy here. For some of you, could be doing some things that you're not supposed to be doing at this time, and you're going to get caught for it, and then the finger goes on you. Okay, so other people could be blaming you and throwing you under the bus for something that you were told to do with this energy here. So I would be careful with dealing with other people and the situations that they get you in at this time with this energy. Okay, so just be aware of that. Then on the 23rd at 7:49 p.m., the full moon is in Scorpio at this time, and this is going to be in your 4th house, opposing Pluto in your 10th house. Okay, and then you got Vulcan squaring Pluto. So this is endings coming up. For some of you, you may not be on speaking terms with certain family members here. For some of you, this could be dealing with separation or loss, God forbid. There could be some changes in your relationship dynamics with mother at this time, or adult children or daughters with this energy here, okay? But relationships are not easy during this time period, and they haven't been. So, if you've been having a difficult time with family, like mother's side of the family and things of that nature, you could find that this is going to escalate again. It's not over. No sir, no ma'am, it's not over, and it's not going to be over for the next 6 months. So you could be fighting back and forth with family for the next 6 months with this energy here. It's just more like butting heads again, not getting along again, which has been quite the theme song for some time now for some of you here. Or the focus could be on somebody's health at this time with this energy here, and somebody may not be on good health at this time. For some of you, you may be moving back in with a parent at this time to take care of them because of health with this energy here. There may be an issue with give and take at this time. For some of you, you may have to be the parent with this energy here. And if you're a child watching this, hi, but you may have to be the parent at this time and parent your child, parent your mother or your father at this time, especially mother. Okay, there's a lack of personal boundaries that might exist between you and another person, and this person's not respecting you at this time, nor not respecting your personal space. You can feel smothered in this relationship. Avoid yourself being overprotective or possessive of other people in your life. You can be overly indulgent at this time. You may lack discrimination in financial matters. Your personal life may become more serious or unfulfilling. You may, for some of you, you may have to relocate to take care of other family members at this time. For others of you, you may have to relocate because you've had enough of taking care of certain family members. So you may be going back home. For others of you, you may move at this time with this energy here. The full moon in Scorpio at this time, the lesson is that to recognize that at this time that you need to be about other people, which is an ego trip within itself, because that means that you need to physically take care of other people in your life at this time. For some of you, this could be just like your kids going on what is that, spring break at this time with this energy, and they could be home more. All right, and that can mess up your whole entire routine, even your work with this energy. So it could be something like that. Then on the 25th at 8:54 a.m., Mercury goes direct. All right, and then we're in shadow for the next 2 weeks. So that means that it's basically like a snail trail and it's still lingering. So this is change happening. You can be leaving a project behind and jumping onto something new. Your schedule can be changing because of work and business, and you can be dropping whatever it is that you're doing for work and for business. This is changing your mind about a situation. You can be more quiet and to yourself, or listening to other people before you speak. I feel that you can be walking on eggshells. If you would like a $20 email reading with me, you could check that out in the link in the description box below, and I can connect to your energy and see what's going on, okay? So I feel like also you could be walking on eggshells with certain relationships, or there could be misunderstandings and lack of communication going on between you and someone else in your life. This is a situation with family, and you feel that other people are not contacting you as much as you would like them to, so you're going to contact them and they can start, but that doesn't mean that they're going to start contacting you. I feel like everybody is going through their own thing at this time with this energy, and this person could be going through a depression and doesn't want to hear a lecture from you about their situation, and they're not ready to make certain decisions in their life. So sometimes you have to allow people to have their own experiences this month and allow them to do their own thing. So whatever is happening in other people's lives, you may have to like show compassion, don't talk about it, and be more of a listener than a fixer at this time, because you have a stellium in Aries and you want to fix things, and ninth house energy deals with like fix it Felix kind of attitude, where you want to fix other people, you want to make sure everybody's good. But sometimes some people have some important and some crazy ass decisions that they have to make, and they're not ready to make those decisions at this time. So be compassionate, don't force other people, and just be more of a listener with this energy. Aries video is already up. If you want to go check that out, it's on my homepage, okay? Then on the 29th at 7:31 a.m., Venus enters Taurus. This is a popular energy time for you in the 10th house. This is a great time for those of you in career that has to deal anything with females, okay? Like glam, like magazines, modeling, media, social media. This is also a great time for anyone like hairstylists, OBGYNs, you know, a great time for that. Dermatology, plastic surgery, a great time for you guys. Auspicious time for you guys. You can find love, and this person is going to be very handsome or very beautiful that's going to come into your life. I feel also at this time here you need to keep your nose to the grindstone and kind of like work on staying out of everybody's way with this energy here, and avoid confrontation at this time. Certain people could either be bullying you, sexually harassing you, or you could have like a stalker, God forbid, okay? For some of you here, Venus is entering Taurus at this time. Keep your name out of other people's mouths, because somebody is so obsessed with you that every time they have to think about you, it's like they're on top of you, like a nagging, you know, like a little child with the mama, okay? Somebody could also be trolling you during this time period as well. So it's not the easiest time for those of you with social media, or it's not the easiest time for those of you who have who are in your teens at this time with this energy, unfortunately, okay? So it could be something like that happening. Not the best time for advertising with this energy here as well. So I would just be keeping, during this time period, I would just keep a low profile, working home with this energy, and just try to stay out of dominating people's way at this time. Again, if you want a reading with me, you can check it out in the link in the description box below. I offer $20 email readings, okay? So check that out. On the 30th at 11:33 a.m., Mars enters Aries, where it's a detriment. You can be Mars enters Aries. It's not a detriment in Aries, but it's a detriment in your 9th house. You can be accident prone at this time. Your focus can be more towards father and father side of the family, or in-laws. God forbid, somebody can be accident prone at this time with this energy here. So God forbid you hear some news about certain family members at this time with this energy here, and they could be going through it at this time. And for some of you, you could actually move back to, again, help certain family members at this time in regards to health issues. Okay, so just be aware of that. I feel for some of you here, you're very quick to anger, so you got a stellium in the ninth house, which deals with legalities. So try to stay on the right side of the law. You don't want to be arrested during this time period, okay? I feel this a great energy to delve into exercising, do something physical, like gardening with this energy here, okay? You can be dealing with the law, popo, the court at this time with this energy here. You can also feel lethargic at this time, or you could be bored with your routine again and wanting change. Others are likely to misunderstand your actions or intentions, which can cause a sort of embarrassment or lead to opposing your efforts without your understanding the cause why. Physically, you're more prone to infections at this time. You may be prone to scatter your energies instead of concentrating and focusing on one particular thing, because it's very difficult for you to do that. Alrighty, for some of you, there's a lack of self-confidence and feelings of impotency are common. Your actions are more methodical now. You're able to make steady progress in what you do. This is a time where you're able to make steady progress that you can sustain as well. You will find your patience is improved, so it's a good time to work with anything that requires careful planning or detailed, intricate analysis and sharp focus. Your work will be very deliberate, methodical, and thorough, and you're not as likely to make mistakes. You possess the gifts of endurance and perseverance, the willingness to work hard and seriously to achieve your objective. Once you decide you want something, you go for it with this energy here. You can be self-disciplined at this time with this energy here as well, but it's up to you to do that with this energy here. The first card I come up with is the Queen of Coins. I feel for some of you here that this is a great time for money, okay? For some of you, you do benefit from mother, or the focus can be on mother at this time with this energy here as well, okay? So I see that happening for you. For some of you, you could be moving in with mother and staying with her for a while during the Mercury retrograde, and then you'll move out. The Knight of Coins, investment opportunities are coming up. For some of you, you can be coming up with money-making ideas, but I feel like it's more of a temporary situation, and then you'll move on to something else. So I give it 3 months, and then you'll move on to something else, because you're not seeing things happening as quickly as you want, or maybe whatever it is that you're jumping onto, you may not have realized how much work it takes, okay? The Hermit card, I feel you could be more quiet into yourself at this time with this energy here. For some of you, this can be a period of working home with this energy. The Page of Coins, I feel business could be picking up at this time for you with this energy as well. For some of you, this could be investment opportunities coming up during this time period. For some of you, you could be getting a second job with this energy here, because there could be some money worries coming up at this time. The King of Coins, a lot of stability is happening for you. I feel like you can be creating your boundaries with other people during this time period as well. For some of you, this could be joining a group or organization and making friends with that one new person in your life. So this is a beautiful time for money for some of you here. The Ten of Coins, emphasis on money. More work coming up for you, or this could be getting a job during this time period, which means that if you get a job now, that means that it's only going to be temporary, and then you're going to jump onto something else, okay? And this could be you looking for something else because you don't feel like this job makes you happy. So it could be a situation like that happening here. I do see more hours happening for you at work, so this could be work picking up at this time. For some of you, if you have like seasonal jobs, this could be your seasonal job getting busy, and you're going to have tons of hours at this time with this energy here. So this is a great time for laborers with this energy, because you're going to be working a lot more than usual. So this could be like a recovery period for you financially during this time period, or just a recovery period for like all of you during this time period as well. So a beautiful time for for money coming in. The King of Swords tells me I'm worried about money, but then I see money coming in. I feel also you could feel more grounded at this time with this energy here, because money is coming in for you at this time with this energy, okay? The Three of Wands, this is a time of moving forward at this time. This is a great time for not the best time for starting creative projects. It just means that you'll start, that you will start something again around this time as well with this energy. That's all that means, okay? For some of you, the focus on your family at this time, mother and father, are coming up here with this energy. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level during this time period, okay? The Four of Wands, I feel like, again, you're focusing on family, work, and home with this energy here as well. For some of you, you're more about your family and spending time with family, or you want to spend time with family at this time. So you could be making a point to visit family during this time period. For some of you, you can be more about your community at this time, joining a homeowners association, for example, at this time, or participating more in politics at in your community here and how they go about spending money. So that could be happening here as well with this energy here. The Six of Swords, I feel for some of you here, you need to get the hell out of your head. Quit delving into lack consciousness at this time. I feel there's traveling coming up for a lot of you here with this energy here. I feel for some of you, this could be some kind of family reunion, if not high school reunion coming up for some of you here as well. For some of you, this could be a great time for the holidays for you as well. We have Easter Sunday and Palm Sunday coming up. So this could be a great energy for spending time with family and friends. The Strength card, your hard work and perseverance is paying off. For some of you, this is having the courage to deal with your problems, to face your responsibilities at this time with this energy. The Nine of Swords, get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. I do see loneliness at this time with this energy here. But for some of you here, I feel like also you're being a bit discerning when it comes to love as well. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out during this time period. Now you have a lot of coin cards here, which means that certain things in your life can be a bit of a process. So patience is needed at this time with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, again, you're focused on family at this time, okay? I feel for some of you here, this is a lot of like respect and admiration from family. So you could be getting very admired from family. Family could be very proud of you. So for some of you, this could be getting some kind of scholarship at this time. Or for some of you here, this is a great time for college with this energy here as well. You could be receiving a lot of attention from that. So family could be very proud of you. Or for some of you here, family could be very happy that you're taking care of other family members at this time with this energy here, and that you're more about family and the responsibilities of family. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected during this time period as well. For some of you, there could be some unexpected traveling coming up for you as well with this energy here. The Eight of Wands, you could be receiving some unexpected news, messages. You may be reconnecting with somebody from your past that you haven't heard from for a very long time, and they could be reaching out to you at this time with this energy here. The Six of Wands, fortune is bubbling over at this time with this energy here. I feel like you make it a point to get along with other people. You make it a point to be fair with other people and generous. For some of you here, this is a beautiful time for financial growth for you, okay? So this period brings about more money into your life during this time. The Five of Swords, for some of you here, I feel like this could be dealing with bullies, being harassed. So just be aware of that with this energy here. For some of you, friends can turn on you at this time. For others of you, this could be other family members siding with other family members with this energy. For some of you here, I feel like if you are celebrating the holidays with other people in your life, it could be like socially awkward at this time for you to be doing that, alrighty? So just be careful with that. I feel for some of you here, this could be dealing with like a divorced couple, and you could be making a point to spend time time with all of them, and you're trying, but at the same time, it's going to be socially awkward. So I personally wouldn't do it because one is socially awkward. Alrighty, and you're going to make that person feel uncomfortable. All right. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet and to yourself at this time. I feel like you're tolerating certain people in your life with this energy. I do see confrontation at this time, but you're not having it with this energy. I do feel like you could be taking your fights online and defending yourself with other people. I do feel like, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom at this time with this energy. So you're fighting. Okay. The Three of Coins, I see growth happening for you. This is financial or spiritual growth. You do benefit through other people at this time, so teamwork does make the dream work. The Five of Cups, I feel you need to stop going into lack consciousness and delve into affirmations when it comes to money, or start praying with this energy here. But try not to go into lack consciousness at this time with this energy. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up at this time with this energy. For some of you here, this could be a situation here where you're thinking about leaving a relationship in your life, and you may have relied on this person financially, but you know the relationship now is getting so bad that you're wondering, you know, should I leave regardless, because I rather be broke than be in this stupid relationship for the rest of my life. So it could be something like that going on at this time, where you're choosing lack rather than be in this relationship. Will you be in lack? Probably not. I feel like for some of you here, you're trying to get your life back together. You're trying to go back to school. Like you have a plan in your head at this time when it comes to leaving this relationship. So there is a plan to leave this relationship. It might take a while, but I do see a plan is implemented. Okay. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick. Also, you're very indecisive as to what to do in regards to this situation that you find yourself in. You do feel stuck in the situation. You don't want to be broke with this energy here. You're scared to step out of your comfort zone at this time. You have like a lot of like shoulda, woulda, coulda, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. But what if, you know? So this is a time for part-time work for some of you. For some of you, you could be getting a job and studying with this energy here, you know? So it could be something like that happening, all right? The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future at this time coming up as well. For some of you, it could be just like romanticizing the future. You haven't done it yet, and this could be like things that you want to do at this time, but it could be also upsetting for you because you're like going back and forth. Should I not, should I not? And it's up to you what you want to do with this energy here. You know, when I started this business, it was during am a student at the Kabbalah Center, and when I started doing this business, it was the time when Rav Berg died, and Michael Berg had to take over, and he was really depressed, and he was like, you know, when you're depressed like this, the only thing you could do is help others. So he decided to, on his Facebook, to stay online and help others with their questions and stuff like that. And I came online and I told him what happened, and I said, you know, I work at KFC and Taco Bell, and then I own my own business, and I'm pregnant, and I'm scared to leave the Taco Bell because it was nice having 2 incomes, 3 incomes, because at the time I was married and stuff like that, and my ex-husband wasn't really doing his part financially, and he was too busy being about his play and being about his damn friends and all that stuff. And he said, and Michael Berg said, what is the worst that can happen to you? You go back. What is the best thing that happens to you? You never work again. And I never work again with this energy, and it was pretty damn cool. And I haven't had a job since. I divorced my husband, and I'm still working doing this. This is my job. So it's really nice to see that no matter how gleam and how doom and gloom it looks, you know, that there is a way out. You just have to believe in it, okay? And you could always go back to your situation if you want. The Four of Coins, I feel with this energy here that you are more about your financial stability at this time. I see a lot of money worries happening for you with this energy. And then the Ten of Wands. This does not mean this, but I do feel like some of you will be starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy, picking up where you left off, because this does not mean this. This means that I'm taking other people's responsibilities here, but you may not be in the mood to do that. You're more about you at this time and doing you. You know, you're free from a situation, so whatever burden that you need to carry, you may have to do it just for this month, and then things will change again, or just for the next 6 months and things will change again. Alrighty, so my monthly horoscope for Aries through Leo is up. Check out my homepage. If you would like a reading from me, it's $20. So you can check it out in the link in the description box below. If you have a part 2 to that you want answered on the same day, that's $40. So you could wait till next day to have that question answered, and that will be $20. Okay, if you want something more in depth based on your date of birth, time, and place, I do 6-month reports, yearlies. They're based on your date of birth, time, and place. They're based on your natal chart, and they're pretty damn accurate. I'm pretty damn good because I have regulars that do it. I'm so proud. I have regulars that do it, and they love it, and it's so cool because then sometimes sometimes people are really going through it, and so they will email me back, and I do keep your natal chart because it shows up on my Google thing. So I do keep your report, and then I do keep your report in my system, but that only lasts for like a year or something because if I'm not active on it. But what happens is that I find like a lot of people will start asking me questions, and then it's like all I do is scroll and I look and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen on this day, and da 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 da, you know. So it's pretty cool and how like everything that I say that's gonna happen happens, and it's like, oh, you know. So anyways, I'm gonna go on to Virgo now. And thank you for the 99 cents. I really appreciate it. And show your love and support. And thank you for everyone who has and subscribe. Kisses. And I'll see you in Virgo.